Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, we're going to animate this character. And if you haven't seen the other 3 videos previous to this one, guys, I suggest you go back and watch these. In the first video, we prepped the files from Adobe Illustrator, just vector files, saved them to SVG, and we imported the SVG files into Blender in part 1. And then in part 2, we created the rig and rigged the character. And in part 3, we painted the weight maps on the character so that the mesh deformed with the appropriate bone. And so if you haven't seen these 3 videos, I highly suggest that you go back and watch them so that you can become familiar with the whole process. Now I'm looking at the character and I see a bunch of things that I just don't want to see. And the first thing I'd like to do is go ahead and turn off these relationship lines here in the overlays. I'm going to turn off the relationship lines. We don't need them. I also might not want to see the names. I just did that when we were painting. And we should put all the bones in the front so that there's no hidden bones anywhere. We could also change the way they look into something like this, a little bit less intrusive. And so when we get ready to animate anything, it's a very good idea to find reference material. In this case, we're going to make a walk cycle. I found this image online. And yes, it takes about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poses to make a step. We're not going to do 5 poses. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to do 1, the contact pose, and then 2, the passing pose, and then 3, back to the contact pose. Because he has such tiny little legs, his foot is probably bigger than his leg, so we just have to adjust to our character. We also need to animate the arms also. So for example, this leg is in back, and this corresponding arm is forward. The other leg, the left leg, is forward and the corresponding arm is in the back. Let's go ahead. We're going to animate the legs first. Also, we're going to animate the body going up and down. See, up, down. So this is the down position and this is the up position. I am going to open up a timeline here. And this is a timeline, not a dope sheet. This is a timeline. So here we have our timeline, and here we have our character, and we're going to click on pose mode on the rig, on the armature, and we're going to select all of the joints, all of the bones, and let's go ahead and hit I and create a keyframe on every single bone for the location and the rotation. Boom. Everything has been keyed at frame 1, and we can turn on the auto key so that when we just move anything, it'll auto key for us. And so what I'd like to do also is, first of all, I'm going to just shorten this timeline to 100, and I'm going to zoom in. You could do that by the scroll wheel or using this zoom here. And so I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, because I am going to animate on tens, because it's easier to remember 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. And so we're going to animate on 10. And don't worry, I know that this might be a little slow for a walk, but we're going to adjust the timing at the end. So don't worry about that. The first thing I'd like to animate is the main bone, which is this one. Here, since our first key pose is the contact, that is the down position. So let's go ahead and bring this down. So I'm going to, in fact, I'm going to grab the move tool just so that I can bring him down in the Z just a little bit, guys. And then on 10, I am going to push him up like this. That's the up position. This is where he's going to be passing through. And then we could just select these, copy, and paste them on 20. Grab these, copy, paste them on 30, and then grab these again, copy, and paste them on 40. And so you can see that he's just going up and down. Up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. All right, cool. That's the first step. We're getting there, guys. In the first position, we're going to take this right leg and push it back, and the front and the left leg and push it forward. That's the down position. So this leg is going to go back, G, back, and up, and then rotate. G maybe right to there. That's the back position. This one is the forward position. So G, forward a bit, and then raise it up a little bit. That is our contact position. On frame 10, that's our pass-through position. That means that this leg is now moving forward and is going to pass this one. So let's push it forward. And let's maybe pick it up a little bit. And then this one, let's go ahead and push it back and rotate it to there. That's our pass-through position. On frame 20, that is going to be our contact again. But this leg will make contact with the ground in the front. So let's go ahead and hit R, rotate it. I know that looks bad. G, let's push it to the front. We don't want to break his leg. Let's do it to there. And then this one will be in the back position, which is this position. All right, let's go push it back here. Let's push it up, and then let's rotate it to there. That's forward and that's back. And at frame 30, again, he's in the up position. This is the pass-through position again. So this one is going to go back. This is the pass-through position. And this one is going to pass through. G to about right there, and then R right there. It's passing through. And so the last keyframe, we're going to just copy this one. Let's copy this one and paste it at 40 V. And let's copy this one from frame 1. Copy and paste it on 40 V. If we play it, it should take a step, a full step. At this point, let me go ahead and end it at 39, one frame shy of 40. Hit play, and we can see that he's going up and down, and he's walking. And it looks very good. I'm okay with that. And so he is walking. We can make some final adjustments, but so far so good. Let's animate one arm. This leg is back. This arm should go forward. So I am going to rotate it all the way forward. And I'm just dealing with the shoulder, okay, guys? And so as we move to the pass-through position, this one will go to the bottom. And as we go to the front, this one will go to the back. Pass through. He's going back to the bottom. And then back. He's going to the front. And so we should have just copied this and pasted it on 40. And let's see what that looks like. There we go. What I'd like to do is go ahead and animate the elbow. As his leg is in the back position, this arm should be bent. So let's go ahead and and bend the elbow right there. As he's going over, maybe a little less. And in the back position, I'm just going to extend it. Here, we're going to start to bend his elbow again. I'm just going to copy 10 and paste it on this. And then here, it should be bent, copy and paste there. And so let's see that. Boom, and he bends it. There we go. And so maybe we should bend it even more, just slightly. R, and then copy it and paste it here, V. And so now the hand. The hand should be R here, slightly forward, and then here, let's push it back. This one should be the same as this, copy, paste, and then this one should be the same as this, copy, paste. And so let's watch that. Boom, yep. Good. Now let's animate the other arm. On frame 1, this leg is forward. And so what I'd like to do is push this back. I'm just going to push it to there. That's the back position. This is a pass-through. So I'm just going to push it forward a little. That's the relaxed position. And then 20 there. I am going to copy this one, the relaxed position, copy, paste it on this. And then I'm going to copy this one, copy and paste it on this, V. So let's look at that. There we go. Now let's animate the elbow. The elbow on the very first position. Remember, this is forward, so this is back. It's going to be bent. At 10, he's going to relax it. At 20, he's going to bend it. Copy 10 onto 30, V, and let's copy 1, copy, V. Let's watch. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to need to adjust this a little bit more. He just needs adjusting, guys. And so we're going to adjust this a little further. Copy and paste it over here. Let's see what that looks like. So far so good. I like it. Let's add secondary action to the hat. We're going to grab this bone here. And since we know that it's every 10, that's why it's easy to remember every 10. This bone, if he's in the down position, I want this hat to be maybe in this position. So that's the down position. And then this is the up position. This is the up position. So we're going to select the up position, copy, paste it on 30, V. And then we're going to select the down position, copy, and then paste it on 20, V, and on 40, V. And so, boom, boom, boom. You can see that he's getting there. Now let's animate the nose. In the down position, I imagine that the nose will be going down, and so we need to rotate it up. In the up position, let's rotate it down. And then again, let's copy the nose, copy, paste it on V, and then paste it on V. And then the up position, copy, paste it on 30, V, And let's look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe it's a little much. Maybe it is a little much. Let's go ahead and adjust it, guys. So this one, we're going to adjust it not as much. R to there. Remember, here, let's select the hat, copy, V, and V. Here, maybe let's adjust it a little bit more. Let's go ahead and copy and paste it here, V. And then the nose, let's see the nose. Does it need adjustment? Maybe he's moving his nose just a little bit too much. So the nose, we're going to do just adjustment to there. And let's select the nose, copy, paste, paste. And then on 10, you might be going a little too much. Copy, and then paste it here. Let's look at it, guys. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. He's walking. He's got some secondary action with the nose and the hat. And, oh, let's animate the shadow. That's another secondary action. There's the shadow. So the shadow, we're going to have to go to object mode, select the shadow. In the down position, what I'd like to do is animate the scale. Let's go ahead and hit I, and we're going to animate the scale. And in 10, it's going to shrink just a little bit there. And so every time he goes down, let me select the shadow, copy, paste it here in 20, and then paste it again on 40. This one on 10, copy, paste it on 30. So there the shadow is now being affected, that secondary action, that secondary motion, helping sell the effect. And one more thing that I'd like to animate on this character is the squash and stretch. So we're going to be adding a little bit of squash and stretch to this character and sell the cartoony effect for the walk cycle. So let's go back into the armature. Control tab for the pose mode. Select the main bone, and in the down position, what I'd like to do is go ahead and hit I for the scale, and then scale it just a little bit. We're going to squash him down just a little bit. I'm going to hit N to see how much we're squashing. It's 0.97 in the Y. And so that's the down position. Here in the up position, we're going to stretch him just a little bit. We're going to stretch him just a little bit in the Y. And then so, again, let's do 0.95, and here let's do 1.02. We're going to select this, copy, and then paste it here in the other up position, V. There we go. And then this one, copy, paste it in the down position, V, and then also here, V. So let's watch the squash and stretch, guys. Now he's a little rubbery. Now he's squashing and stretching. Let's check. He's at 0.95, 0.012, 1.02, 0.95, 1.02, 0.95. And so let's look at the whole thing. I'm going to click off of it. I'm going to hide the armature and let's watch our final animation. And that's it, guys. That's the whole animation. We've animated the legs. We animated the body going up and down. We animated the arms. We gave him secondary action by animating the hat, the nose, and the shadow. Plus, we gave him a little squash and stretch to the body to sell the effect. And now, the very last thing to do is bring back our armature. And let's go ahead and select all, A. And let's push this. Let's push all of the keyframes. I'm going to put this at frame 1 until we get a nice little fast animation. I'm going to hit S to scale, and I'm going to push it to about where, let's say 25. Right there, 25. And so let's see what this one looks like. Let's go back to 30. I'm going to hit Command Z. Let's hit S to scale. And let's push this last keyframe to 30. And then the end frame, let's do 29. Let's hit. So that's a little bit faster. I like that motion a little bit better. It's faster. The shadow might need, let's go back to object mode here, and then let the shadow might need adjusting as well. Hit S, and then we are going to make sure that that last keyframe is at frame 30. And so let's go ahead and hit play. There we go. Let's go ahead and hide this armature. Hit play and watch this little character walk to work every day. Hey guys, that is it for now. Like I said before, we've imported all the SVGs, we've created the rig, we painted the weight maps, and now we have finally animated this character. And he's looking pretty cool. In the next video, I might do something with this cloud back here. And so you don't want to miss that one. We might turn this into a loop that loops a little further. Hey guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.